Hello everyone! Today is Sunday, May 3rd, and I am out at an event called the Little Moo Makers Market at the Gather and Feast Farm. This sort of just popped up for me on a whim. I was going to Black Rock Coffee with my husband, and as we were driving back home, we saw this little sign for the Little Moo Makers Market, and they advertised Highland cows. So I was like, yep, I gotta go. Even if this is a small event, you know, I'm all for just getting exposure to some of these small vendors and small farms. And you know what? I'm just pulling up here in the car and I'm just pleasantly surprised. So I hope you enjoy. It is a beautiful day, kind of warm. It'll be 86 degrees, which is kind of hot for Washington. And nice and sunny. Definitely going to need some of this today. You know what? I have that like Twilight Edward Cullen skin going on. Yeah, I'm gonna need this.
Okay. So there's some deep.
Very cool. How are these made, if you don't mind me asking?
That's with a tufting gun. I shoot yarn through a backing, and then I glue it together and mount it.
Very cool. I love this one. Do you mind if I get you in here?
You're fine.
You can just say your name and, you know.
Ben Mathias and PNW Tufting out of Sweet Home, Oregon. Hobbies are important, though.
They are.
Hi, I'm Jackie Stupek. I'm at the Rusty Fern and I'm in Battleground, Washington. And this is my mom, Sandy, and she does Craft Shack Creations and she's in Salem. And we're here at the Gather and Feast. I love to take upcycled things, repurposed things, woodworking, birdhouses, you name it, we do it. Custom orders, we do all of that stuff too. So
You guys have a lot of beautiful stuff here. I really love it.
Well, Jackie's husband does a really phenomenal job of taking boxes. Like he took that, he made a little medicine cabinet out of that. And you can hang it on the wall and put a little towel on it, and it opens up.
I see that.
he did this table too. We got this table at the base on Facebook, and then he did this spool top and sanded it all down and clear coated it.
And he did that little. Well, he actually made that makeup table out there with.
Yeah, there's a vanity out there.
I see this. That is
Anything
cool.
vintage is what we go for, and then if we can repurpose it, it's even better.
Well, and he makes all the birdhouses.
Well, I love upcycled stuff. It's a good way to reuse the material. Like, I actually like this. I know this is out of tin cans, but I love I like that.
Those, I have pink flowers on there. And when you go to like a garage sale or something, you're not, all you're doing is looking for stuff. Gee, what can I make out of that?
And you guys make the signs too?
Yep.
Those are cool.
And actually, all of those signs, the wood that's on those, is out of a old bench that was at a cabin that we bought. And the bench was falling apart, so I just took the wood pieces and made all of the signs out of them.
Oh, I like these stickers. Very cool. Oh, I love that. I might have to get one of those. How much for the stickers?
It's on the back. I think I did like $2 and $3. It kind of depended on the size of them.
Okay. Do you take tap to pay?
I do.
Okay, I'll take a sticker.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the. You just folded in.
I know, that's one of my favorite scenes ever.
This next booth is Mama and Minnie in Vancouver, Washington. It's a mother-daughter that create a lot of these items. Very cute stuff. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's so cute. I also really like gnomes.
No, you're not.
Candles.
I thought it was Arizona.
These are cute.
Yeah, I remember that. Let me just odds that. So,
Very cute.
like lower off.
Such a giant. Oh, yeah.
6'6" or something like that, right? Or is he taller than that?
Okay, this is Kobe's Crochet. Where are you guys located?
We're located in Brush Prairie.
And where?
Brush Prairie.
Brush Prairie, okay. Tell me a little bit about who creates these.
I create them myself.
You are super talented, I'm going to tell you, because my grandmother used to do crochet and hers did not look nearly as nice as this.
Thank you.
I have a duck that she's passed away, but I have a duck that she created me years ago. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for half a year.
Half a year. And what interested you in crochet? Is it just something that, you know, you saw and you just wanted to get into, or is it something that maybe a family member taught you?
I got where if you were there. And I started doing those, and then I added on by doing patterns.
Well, you are very, very talented. These are super, super cute. I'm going to put your information out here. Looks like there is, and it is Kobe, right? Kobe's
Yes.
Crochet. A little bit about there. There's a QR code. And yeah, this is Kobe's Crochet.
So, the baby is probably out. If you do pay for cow cuddles, then you definitely, if the baby's in the shelter, then you'll see it there. But I don't know where the baby's the fence.
Are these made with a 3D printer?
Yep.
Do you have a business name?
3D toy box.
3D toy box. Do you have a storefront or anything?
No, not yet. Hopefully, eventually.
How about Etsy? Do you do any Etsy stuff?
I'm new.
Yeah, that's
I have
fine.
these.
Oh.
Very cool stuff, though.
Well, somebody gave it to me today.
So the vendors are here, obviously.
I'm Kayla from Princess of Poultry 3D and Crafts. I specialize in doing a little bit of different kinds of 3D prints. I also do some DTF transfers, some UV tumblers, and pretty much any kind of craft that the dopamine follows.
Love it. What inspired you to start doing this?
I've always done crafts, however, if I can try and find a way to offset the cost of it, that'd be even better.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a YouTube channel or no?
YouTube? No, I do have a Facebook.
Okay, what's your Facebook channel?
Yeah, it's just Princess of Poultry. There's a weird little T in there. Because I
Perfect.
print things.
Love it. All right, well, thank you so much.
So pretty neat. But yeah,
I will be here. I feel like we get to see out later. All right.
Yes. Your eyes are gorgeous. Well, thank you. Yeah, can people tell you that? Every once in a while. They're like, okay, and then you saw the screws are in there. All right, I'll come back.
I'm just gonna justify spending or charging too much for this.
Your stories.
I mean my dad.
I will say we were very tempted by
Oh my gosh, there's a race.
It's made with a culinary lens.
Vintage and yeah.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.
Where are you based out of?
In Vancouver.
Vancouver?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a storefront or anything, or is this?
No, home baker, yeah.
Well, it looks amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, you just make these in your home and go to these kind of places to sell them?
Yeah, I'm licensed to do it from home and just started doing it.
Yeah, then we came off. We were full and tired.
Stand right here.
Okay.
I didn't sell anything.
Hey, I'm Mark from Gather and Feast Farm here. We're a 20-acre regenerative farm in La Center, Washington. and we've been here for 9 years.
What inspired you to open this up to the public?
Well, you know, here in Clark County, you see a lot of like rural properties, people with animals and stuff, but you can't just wander on and actually see what they're doing.
Right.
And you most certainly can't go out in the field and, you know, get a hands-on experience with them. For 17 years, we were in Battleground on 2 acres. So I'm a chef. I own a catering company in Portland.
Awesome.
And I did not grow up doing any of this. I grew up in the suburbs of San Diego. But we always had a little garden. That's how I became a tomato-holic. And so I would just grow way too many tomatoes at home. I would take them into work. And over time, I'm like, well, I should just keep growing more. And so the stuff we grew would supply my catering company. Well, then fast forward to when my daughter was born. She's 13 now. But when she was born, I was like, how do I work from home more and go into Portland less? And so I said to my wife, what if we have a bigger farm and we can grow more things, more tomatoes and more animals. We just had chickens back then. And then host events at the farm, and that way I could bring work home with me.
That's so awesome.
And so that's how the idea of this started. And in the beginning, it was like we were open for like events like agritourism, kind of like company picnic, that sort of thing. But then in 2020 we put a farm stand in, and you know, I wasn't sure if anybody was going to come, because like most farm stands I've seen are not like off the beaten path like we are. They're usually on busy roads. But luckily we've had these fluffy cows that everybody adores, and so that brings the people in. The through line between catering and having the farm and having folks here is like part of my thing, is just to bring community together and you know, kind of create experiences so people can, you know, kind of get back to like what's important and spend time with families and friends, and you know, see a little bit about how their food is grown and understand that, because at the end of the day, in Clark County, we keep losing farmland. We're not gonna, not here, right? So,
just curious, like, do you sell any produce here? Or
we do.
Okay.
We do. Our little farm stand is in the front court of the property.
Okay.
It's a self-serve stand, and
very cool.
That the farm itself, besides the events, we're open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's a map on the front porch, so you can come take a self-guided tour. There's seasonal. There will be produce seasonally in the farm stand, and then things that we produce for my catering company, like we'll make hot sauce and pickled carrots and jalapenos and finishing salt and different things like that from the stuff that we grow on the farm.
So tell me about your catering company, and do you ever do any like co-sponsoring events where you're having your catering out here?
Right. So we've done farm dinners out here. So it's called Crave Catering.
Crave Catering.
And we've been in Portland. In our location right now, we've been there since 2008. But the foundation of the business started out as a taqueria. I grew up in San Diego and started by opening a taqueria in downtown Portland in 1997. So this next month will be 29 years in business for me. It's just been like, things have just kind of grown organically for us. No pun intended. It's kind of like coupled my interest with regenerative farming and food, and you know, I've got this hallucination that one day, instead of getting a certification and a label that says we don't put chemicals and poison on our food, that maybe the people that do put the chemicals and poison on their food are the ones that have to get certified and put a label on it.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's definitely the way it should be. If someone wanted to be a vendor out here for the Little Moo and Makers event, what's the process for that, and how do they get in touch with you?
So on our Facebook or Instagram page, we've got a link for vendor interest, like a vendor application, and they can go on and submit for that. So next weekend is Mother's Day, and that'll be our last weekend for our spring Little Moo and Makers Market, but we'll be doing that annually. We also do a holiday, Highland holiday experience, where we have makers as well. And we are, the town of La Center that we're in, it used to have a farmer's market. It does not anymore.
Okay.
So we've been talking about having a farmer's market here starting in June, every Sunday. June through September. We are really going to like focus on bringing farms out here. Yes, Kevin,
Sorry.
you. Tell everyone. I know. That's Kevin. But we'll also have other makers and stuff. But I really want to like keep it farmy.
Just out of curiosity for the public, how would the farmers markets differ from the Little Moo Makers?
So I think that like right now and especially in Clark County, there's not a lot of 4-season farmers.
Right.
And so right now things are just kind of like people that were growing spring crops are getting salad greens, and peas are coming on, and there'll be strawberries soon. So I'm going to really work on and focus on is getting those farmers out here so you can actually come and get your produce and, you know, talk to the people that are growing your food. One of the things I think that a lot of people learned, especially during COVID, is food security is really important.
Yep.
And that's part of why we keep farming. When I first started in Battleground, 2005, I went to a small farms conference down at OSU. There's like 1,000 farmers going to this conference, and the keynote speaker put a slide up. How many of us farm? And it showed like through the ages. And in the late 1800s, like 1890s, 92% of the population farmed. And then fast forward to 2005, it's like less than 2% of the population. And so I was like, okay, this is something we ought not lose.
Well, the last thing I'm going to ask you is just for website, your Facebook handle, your Instagram handle, and also your YouTube handle.
Yeah, so website is gatheringfeastfarm.com. It's all spelled out. And Facebook is at Gather and Feast Farm. Same with Instagram. Same with YouTube. Although we haven't really done anything on YouTube yet, but we're working on that and TikTok.
This will help.
Yeah,
I plan to tag your channel in there. But it was lovely meeting you. You have a wonderful farm. I will be back for sure.
Hi. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Aw, so cute. Really? What is this?
Oh, that must have hurt.
Mama CoCo just had a baby yesterday.
You did so good,
Here's her
Mama.
baby.
You did so good.
My heart's gonna hurt so bad for this baby.
Oh, she's standing.
She's trying to get up.
She's standing up.
Yeah! Yay! Look at how precious you are.
Oh.
Yes, sweet. Mama does, and then it ends up getting.
You did. You at that apple. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You had your baby.
You are beautiful. Is he upset?
Him? He's jealous.
Oh.
So he used to be the cow cuddler, and now his brother gets all the attention, and so when anything else gets attention, he's got to be involved.
Are you upset? Are you jealous? Are you jealous that you don't get the cuddles?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Get one. You want to feed it to him?
Sure. How do I just... Come here. Oh, big old slimy tongue.
Big old slimy cat type thing.
Yep. Don't tell me you're about to moo at your brother. They have such personalities.
Yeah, they do.
He was just staring at him like, I despise you.
Yeah. He's like, man, that used to be me.
Yeah. It's okay. You'll get your day in the spotlight again.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Closest he's ever been to a peacock. Yeah.
Oh boy, feathers. You put your feathers up and show off.
Right? That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, you're so beautiful. They had him up last December when we were up here.
Oh, really? He's been like, you know, calling a lot, making noises, but he hasn't had his feathers up today. This was the Gather and Feast Farm, Little Moo and Makers Market. The Gather and Feast Farm Little Makers and Moo event, or Little Moo and Makers event. So guys, I hope you enjoyed exploring with me today. Again, this was the Gather and Feast Farm Little Moo and Makers Market. I had to practice that a few times because I kept getting it wrong. So if you were in the Vancouver, Washington area, if you're in La Center, if you're in Ridgefield, Battleground, wherever, please support this farm. They're doing wonderful things out here. I had a pleasant time. The Highland cows are super, super cute. So yeah, check out this farm. Support local farmers, support local businesses, and make a trip out here. They're open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do sell fresh produce. They do have lots of animals. They do have Kevin the Peacock, who's very loud, but it's a super enjoyable place. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.